If TINUBU becomes president of Nigeria, there is no God in heaven. And that is why the confusion that happened during the election happened. That confusion exposed the church. All these false prophets that paraded themselves all over Nigeria, they started by saying TINUBU will not win.
With the ongoing CSU, Chicago State University certificate saga that is kind of breaking the loyalty of many Nigerians into pieces. Some are for Peter Obi, some are for Atiku Abubakar, some are for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. 3 certificates with different DOB, date of birth, have been released on social media. Did Bola Ahmed Tinubu forge or not? Why did I start this video with that of Pastor Damina, a controversial man of God? He has berated several seers, prophets, clerics who have prophesied about Bola Ahmed Tinubu or against him or for him, and have also prophesied for Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, against and for. They said a lot of things about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and apart from that of Buhari, where one of them said that the number 2 will become number 1, and that is a story for another day. We all know what happened. Now, let us go back to these prophecies. These prophecies are soon beginning to kind of, irritate a lot of people, and more of it is beginning to surface. They are beginning to bring out prophecies. They say, didn't we tell you? They have started with Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not going to finish his first term, and that he's going to, run out of Aso Villa, that they saw this, they saw that. This is the new thing that is ongoing now. Prophecies, visions. Now, they say that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will, in shame, in disgrace, step out of Aso Villa. As you all know, Atiku Abubakar sought after the educational qualification of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He wanted the whole world, he wanted Nigerians to ascertain the authenticity of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's certificate. Did he attend Chicago State University in the US? Did he submit a forged certificate? Prophecies, like I said, are tied to this, and more of it are coming. Let us listen more to Abel Damina and some other prophets, seers, who spoke about Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
If TINUBU becomes president of Nigeria, there is no God in heaven. And that is why the confusion that happened during the election happened. That confusion exposed the church. All these false prophets that paraded themselves all over Nigeria, they started by saying TINUBU will not win. Then after they declared him winner, they now say he will not be sworn in. They now say on the day of swearing in, he will be arrested. And Obasanjo has prepared soldiers to take over government. Nonsense. Even their minds is corrupted. And that is why we keep saying, calm down, let's teach you Bible. You call us heretics. Let ignorance disgrace you before the world. Some churches fasted and prayed for TINUBU to die. The man is your commander-in-chief. Deal with that.
The second prophecy is a counsel to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The counsel I have for him is to step down. If he can step down, everything will normalize again. He should step down, because he's standing on a faulty foundation. And anytime from now, this faulty foundation will collapse, and it will bring shame. And like I said, can also lead to death. So it's better you should step down. This is the counsel of the Lord. Just step down. There is nothing bad in stepping down. Just step down. This is a counsel, because I see doom coming. I see shame coming. If you recall back since last year, from June, I've told you that he is going to be clearing grass. In the spirit realm, I saw him clearing. And the more he cleared, the more he fall. The more he cleared the grass, the more he fall. The more he cleared the grass, the more he fall. This thing will continue like this until it become wearied. It will be wearied, weak, and become lifeless. I pray it will not get to that point. That is why I'm saying to him, if you know him, tell him, by the grace of God, I'm just a servant of God. I'm speaking the mind of God.
And decide whether everybody want to remain one Nigeria or everybody want to go their own way. Hey, Madara, Madara Kappa, Madara Kappa, Madara Kappa, Madere Kopo Kopo. Lord, does it mean that these people are for better agenda or for bad agenda? The Lord said that is none of my business, but these are the things that are already written in the realm of the spirit, and the people are already in a serious meeting. And this meeting, go and check out what I'm saying right now. You see what's called two from the middle belt. As I'm looking at the people from the two middle belt, I begin to describe their face, and I carry what's called a microscopic scanning machine to enter in the realm of the spirit and begin to scan their face. As I begin to look at their face, the Lord showed me faces. But these faces shown to me, I am only seeing them with what's called the spiritual microscopic eye to understand that these faces are people. This is what's called people in the military. And also the two set away from the middle belt now shift by the side, and I scan through the one from the Yoruba land. I say, where are you from? And this person tell me, he said, Major Prophet, don't mind where I'm from, but I am for a divine agenda. I am from the West. And I begin to search through. I want to catch up and enter the address of that person. And they say, for security reasons, don't enter my address. I'm only allowing myself to be seen because God is the one that is now showing us to you. And I moved out of that place microscopically. I disappeared and went straight away to the one in the north. Makata broski parata mesukata para. The Lord said, pray and quickly adjust things and do the right thing, because the people that are called the polluted and also corrupt politicians, they should be very careful, because I'm seeing what's called woto woto about to start. To show that the Lord is upright and there is no unrighteousness in him. God is not a killer. And with these false prophecies, they have destroyed the faith of many people, because many people fasted and prayed sincerely that TINUBU should die, and their God traveled. So now if you ask them to pray, they are not sure God will answer. They have eroded their faith. They have shipwrecked their faith.
Well, you heard it all. You heard Abel Damina, and you heard several others who spoke about the end of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Some even said that he's going to pass away. Some said that he will be arrested. Some said that he will just willingly hand over to Peter Obi or to Atiku Abubakar. Some said that there is no limit to what we heard. But none of these things came to pass. It seems at every turn of their prophecy, something else comes up, and they come up with something new to continue, putting people in that pathway, believing that it is true. This is not new. In fact, this happens to people in their personal, seeking, personal journey, seeking for revelation or prophecy. After one prophecy comes another one, and you'll be like, wait, the other time you gave this prophecy, what happened? Didn't you see that this prophecy that you're giving, this could happen? Well, let us break it down into two. Let us assume that those prophecies were true, that they saw this, they saw that. What about the person that you are speaking about? That person could also act against what you claim that you saw, thereby putting your prophecy into falsehood, even though truly you saw it. But you did not see afar. You didn't see beyond it. What I'm saying is this. But I'm saying that this person is going to act. And even if a pastor, a prophet, or a cleric comes up with, I'm saying this, but this person is going to act this way, people will still disbelieve him, like, what the hell are you talking about? You're trying to play, by the gallery. You just want to make sure that should your prophecy fail, you will say, well, I said it. And if your prophecy comes to pass, you will say, yeah, I am a man of God and I have spoken. Prophecy, political prophecy. They're all over the place. And like I said, some of these prophecies are being cooked up right now. They say that this is what is going to happen. Some pastors and prophets and seers have become liars to their members. In fact, some of them said that they got calls from people saying, why? The truth is this: political prophecies oftentimes creates this false image around those who are uttering it out. When you prophesy to someone personally, it doesn't come to pass. They don't have a voice. No one knows them. But when you prophesy publicly and you put your face, your name, and your words, and you even attach "God told me," and you even end it with "this cannot change. God has spoken." You know how it is. If it doesn't come to pass, people begin to see you as a joker. That is why majority of pastors and prophets and seers and clerics avoid politics and prophecies. They avoid it because they know that this could. But when you prophesy to a private person, like I said, nobody will know if it doesn't come to pass. They don't have that. They can't say the man of God prophesied and did not come to pass. And even if they will tell you that this is what they saw, which I am not saying they are not saying. This is what I saw. They will tell you, maybe you are not close to God enough. Maybe this and that happens. It's so complex. It's so complicated. But according to Damina, he's saying that they are false prophets, that they are liars. They don't know that God is not speaking to them. What are your own thoughts as regards this one? Coupled with the recent certificate drama and different DOP, gender, and even the CSU being roped into this, Nigerians are beginning to say, oh, it seems the university is also part of this. Africans, Nigerians in general often put so much trust and believe in the system of the West, looking at theirs as too bad, too backward, too corrupt. And now, what can you say about this CSU, Chicago State University, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu? What can you say about it? Drop your comment, like, and share. See you in the next update.